Hey guys, back again. And today we have myself in the blue. We're playing Empire Wars. I'm playing as the Cumans. And in the red, we have Base Chica, who is playing as the Franks. Now, Base Chica, he usually sits around 900 to 1,000 on Empire Wars and Ranked. And he hails from Costa Rica. I'd actually never played with him before, but look at this guy. I'm slow to react, and this guy murders my pigs. Oh my gosh. What a way to start off a game. Loses a scout because of it, but I mean, 3 pigs gone. That kind of sucks, considering there's no boar on Empire Wars, and you only have 4 pigs to begin with. So, yeah, you got to go to farms early. I don't even think there's any deer around here. You have to actually go out onto the Eruption site to get these ibex. And this map is Eruption. There is one relic in the middle and a lot of gold, kind of like a gold pit kind of thing. But lots of meat all the way around the edge if you want to risk sending villagers out there. So what a way to start this game. But anyway, after playing this game with Base Chica, we actually ended up playing another like 2 or 3 games afterwards because we just enjoyed playing with each other so much. It was competitive. Neither one person felt like they were, super better than everybody else, better than the other person. So it was like very, very back and forth. I won some, he won some. So, and that, I mean, what more can you ask for? If you win, I want to win just barely. I want to win, because I had to fight for it. I don't want to just completely wash out my opponent, and I don't want my opponent to wash me out either. So, I was actually pretty blessed on this map with easy to wall base. Like I said, I did have to go to farms early. I scouted him out, figured out he's building some scouts, which, I mean, that's pretty obvious when you're Franks. That's usually what you do, is you go for scouts. He's going really heavy on berries and now adding some farms in there. Trying to lure these scouts back and hopefully get some pokes on them with my pointy boys. We'll see. What does Red see? Okay, yeah, he's maneuvering. He doesn't want to get poked. Alright, so he's going to run away. So, getting some spears out there. I mean, I knew that he, as Franks, that in Empire Wars, that's pretty much what was going to happen. But, unfortunately for him, I am walled up. And so his scouts are going to run around here, trying to find a way in, but, I mean, what are you going to do? Ooh, got a poke there. And no. One goes down. Being awfully risky with these scouts. 4 of them still left. And, oh, nice. That's not a hole, buddy. All but one go down so far. All right. So, I mean, you think about it, I lost those 3 pigs, which is what, 300 food, I think. But that was 4 scouts down the drain, and that's 4 times 80 food or whatever. So, we're pretty even right now as far as loss of food. Not mad with that trade there. And he decided he's going to wall up too. He hasn't fully walled up, but he's working on it. He's selling some wood, buying some food. He is on his way to Castle, something that I have not clicked up yet. Something else, as the Cumans, you can go for a additional town center in Feudal. And I don't play Cumans very often. And I can't remember if I just forgot that I could do that, or if I just didn't feel like it, or whatever. So much happens since I play these games. Okay, I'm clicking to Castle now. So something that kind of surprised me was the fact that, you know, normally when you go hit Castle and you're Franks, you want to be pumping out knights. But he's actually going for the Man-at-Arms upgrade as Franks, which normally wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, but in this case, I've got nothing but spears right now. So it makes perfect sense, because those long swordsmen are going to do a great job against these spears. But I am taking advantage of one of the other perks that the Cumans have, and that is Feudal Workshop, Siege Workshops. So I've got some spears out, and I want to get these Siege Workshops up so I can start getting some rams out. And yeah, I don't think he can see that. Yeah, he can't. Alright, cool. And that's a lot of farms going heavy into food, which is good. He's got 44 villagers. I've got 45. But now he's starting to queue up these men-at-arms. And the first ram is coming out. I've got another forward barracks, so I can keep putting out some spearmen. As soon as I can, I'm going to try and get those upgraded to pikes. And I'm honestly expecting him to be running around with a bunch of knights. The last thing I'm expecting is man-at-arms. So some scouts come in and see everything. Kind of sucks. It's supposed to be a surprise. But no problem. Not a big deal. Let's get these bad boys loaded up with some spearmen. The pikeman upgrade is almost in. I do have the first upgrade for attack and armor on my pikes. And 3 rams coming in now. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, and look. Men-at-arms cleaning up pikemen. Like, who would have expected? And here we go. Who honestly expects, you know, late feudal, early castle rams coming in and attacking your TC? Oh, man. So, if he had knights, like I expected him to, there wouldn't have been a whole lot he could have done, because my pikes would have kept him off. Unfortunately for me, he went with men-at-arms, which was so unexpected. And that's what saves his TC, is the fact that he can kill my my pikes and destroy those siege rams, or excuse me, whatever those rams are. I think it's whatever they're called. Having a brain fart. But yeah, still caused havoc, caused a lot of delayed eco. And now I'm thinking, okay, I was already planning on transitioning into archers anyway, but now I'm going to have to do a little bit sooner than I had originally expected. So I'm getting some archery ranges up. Still going to keep the spears around just in case he does tech into knights, because that's just kind of expected as Franks. But that is a lot of men-at-arms. That's 16 men-at-arms right there. But what that did, though, is it really gave me a chance to grab the eco lead with 53 villagers to his 43. And I am dropping an additional town center now. He already has an additional town center. It does not look like it's producing anything right this second. So yeah, he's going to try and get his... Still running in these guys. Then I know they're not going to do well against... these men-at-arms, but they can harass and annoy and just delay these villagers from collecting food. And he's going to clear up some of these barracks here. Ooh, Michael Jackson right there. And I need to get the crossbow upgrade real quick, because 4 or 5 archers versus a knight is not going to cut it. And that's a lot of men-at-arms here. And some more knights being added in. So I decided to move up a little bit further away, because he's spotted all of this. yeah, he hasn't seen that. And try and regroup a little bit there. Getting ballistics. And hopefully at some point I get a freaking crossbow. Okay, there we go. Crossbows coming in. Good deal. But you know, this whole time though, basically my base has been untouched, minus losing my pigs to the pig sniper. The next couple of videos might be about pigs. The last one's probably going to be about a war pig, and this is going to be about a pig sniper. Oh. So we got some knights out. Yeah. Some knights and some men-at-arms versus pikes and some crossbows. And trying to get my pikes on the knights and my crossbows on the men-at-arms. Not a bad fight for myself. Pretty happy with that exchange. Did lose all my crossbows, but I only had a few of them to begin with. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, and it looks like he is not going to be producing more men-at-arms. Instead is going into knights. Full force. These last couple of videos I can't speak. So I don't know if I like this castle position. It is forward. It is, I guess, protecting the opening to your base. But I don't know. The thing about it is when I saw him putting a castle here, I knew the chances are, even though he's Franks and gets cheaper castles, the chances are, and he doesn't have the resources to put down another castle inside of his base. So I'm going to take some free villagers here while he's getting this castle up. Then I'm going to pull back, and I'm going to hit his base from a different angle and take advantage of the fact that he's not going to have resources to build a castle inside of his base. And another thing, okay, getting the thumb ring upgrade, good. Another thing that Cumans get is because they get their ram in feudal, they get the ram upgrade in castle, the one that's normally in Imperial Age. So I'm dropping another siege workshop, and this siege workshop down here, I will eventually get the upgrade. And he's buying 100 stone for gold because he knows that I'm coming in here and he can't afford a castle. So here comes the tower. And I'm just going to target this angle here. Out of range of his castle. His castle can't protect anything. The tower goes up, but I mean, that's a lot of villagers going down. And that tower's not going to be a problem for me soon once I start bringing in these rams. Once again, just delaying, harassing, slowing down his eco. He did build a few more men-at-arms. Kind of surprised he didn't want to go for the longsword upgrade if you're going to keep building them. Got a nice little additional base over here. And dropping another town center over here. So I'll have 4 up soon. Got a little hole in my wall here, which would be a good spot to raid if you had something to send. And here we go. That's what I was talking about, the capped ram. The capped ram upgrading castle. Not a lot of people do a whole lot of rams, and I don't normally do a whole lot of rams either, but sometimes it could be a big help, especially whenever people are not expecting capped rams. And we're about to be off here soon. He did not wall this back up, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Hey. And I'm going to send some capped rams in. Thank you for the free bills. And this is his only defensive building back here. And when you put pikes inside of your rams, that's the perfect thing. So now, he did tech into throwing axemen, which would make a lot of sense versus pikes. However, I have crossbowmen with thumb ring and the first upgrade of armor and pierce. So that's going to shred these throwing axemen. And that tower goes down, sending in some men at arms, but that's just not going to be enough. These capped rams are a lot more sturdy, but still they are not immune to melee. Pouring in some more crossbows, some more pikes, and another ram or so, and there's the GG. So I got kind of lucky on this one, I feel like, in some respects, being able to wall up my base pretty well. He did get a scout in there towards the end. Being able to wall up my base pretty easily. I did lose those 3 pigs pretty early on, but bounced back with some farms, and then just taking some good engagements. Honestly, the men-at-arms tech switch almost... and it proved a little bit of a monkey wrench in my plans, but adapted, overcome, and there we go. Look at the statistics real quick. Military-wise, 83 to 73, so not really that far off. Economy-wise is really where it starts to shine, and that's because for the vast majority of the time, my base was not being harassed, had those walls up, and we were fighting mostly inside of his base. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that game as well, and who knows, maybe I'll cast some more games with me either playing with Base Chica or against. Like I said, he's a good player, and we had a good conversation afterwards. So we'll catch you guys later. Bye.